Kazakhstan is in a state of emergency. Violent protests rocked the Central Asian nation and led to the collapse of the government. Reason: doubling of the fuel prices. Protests erupted in Mangistau, oil hub of Zhanaozen region, and gradually spread throughout the country. However, Kazakhstan is an oil-rich nation. So what exactly led to this situation? Hello and welcome to New India Junction. I am Richa Dwivedi, and on NIJ Explained today, we will take a look at the Kazakhstan crisis. To understand the issue better, we need to go back in time. Until 2019, the capital of Kazakhstan was Astana. Its name was then changed to Nur Sultan following a unanimous vote in Kazakhstan's parliament. It was named after the dictator Nur Sultan Nazarbayev, president of Kazakhstan from 1990 to 2019. Over the years, people of Kazakhstan had been unhappy with Nur Sultan's presidency owing to allegations of widespread corruption that favored his family and his circle. As per an article by The Guardian, during the years when Kazakhstan was developing, Western lawyers, accountants, and advisors helped the new Kazakh elite invest their fortunes in London mansions and Swiss villas. His daughter and grandson are believed to own £80 million of London property. A Kazakh newspaper, Respublika, had reported in 2002 that in the mid-1990s, Nazarbayev had secretly stashed away $1 billion of state oil revenue. In 2010, he was given the title Leader of the Nation after Parliament granted him immunity from prosecution and the right to shape policy even after retirement. So when in 2019, following persistent protests across the country, Nazarbayev finally stepped down as the president of Kazakhstan, it was but a formality. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev was handpicked as the new president by Nazarbayev, which means the latter never really gave up his hold over Kazakhstan. Meanwhile, the country has been battling poverty for decades. As per a report by Reuters, just last year, inflation in the country was closing in on 9% year-on-year, the highest it has been in over 5 years. Coming back to the ongoing crisis, violent protests marred the country with statues of Nazarbayev, meant to be monuments of his legacy, torn down by protesters. Angry Kazakh protesters raised slogans of Shalket, which means old man out. Over 160 people have died in clashes and over 8,000 have been arrested. Kazakh President Tokayev requested the support of Moscow-led Collective Security Treaty Organization, a military alliance comprising Russia, Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan to assist security personnel in their efforts to restore order in the country. A 2-week state of emergency in Almaty and western Mangistau province has been declared. Internet services have been shut down. The president announced that price controls of LPG will be reinstated to calm the protesters down, but it did not have the desired effect. People continued to storm government buildings. However, it isn't just fuel prices. Demands for democracy have grown louder in the country. Over the years, the authoritarian regime in Kazakhstan has indulged in widespread irregularities during the presidential elections, and this is being treated as the underlying reason for the resentment amongst the populace. Let's look at the impact on India. Kazakhstan has been an important part of India's foreign policy. In 2015, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had visited Kazakhstan, where he held talks with his counterpart to advance cooperation between the two nations. Kazakhstan had supported India's bid for the membership of the United Nations Security Council in 2011-2012. India also has a civil nuclear deal with Kazakhstan, under which it provides uranium to India. Kazakhstan is India's largest trade and investment partner in Central Asia, and bilateral trade was worth $1.86 billion in 2019. During the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, India had sent medical supplies to Kazakhstan, for which the Kazakh leadership had expressed its gratitude to Prime Minister Modi. In December 2021, foreign ministers of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan jointly met Prime Minister Modi in New Delhi. With the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan, regional security and cooperation have been a priority for India. Ever since Prime Minister Modi took charge in 2014, a special focus has been laid upon strengthening ties with Central Asian countries, and India has been constantly engaging with them. Therefore, it becomes extremely important to have a stable extended neighborhood. India has been watching the situation in Kazakhstan closely. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Arindam Bagchi stated that India looks forward to an early stabilization of situation in Kazakhstan. Indian nationals in Kazakhstan have been advised to follow local security instructions and connect with the Indian embassy if needed. So that was all from us today on NIJ Explained. Do let us know in the comments below how you found this video. Until next time, this is Richa Dwivedi signing off. Dhanyavad and Namaste.